Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm glad to see you again. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Kayla with Business Beauty Kayla. Thank you again for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my 2025 planner lineup. As you'll see throughout the video, I have several planners. Not to be intimidated by how many I have, but I do it for a reason. When I first started planning, I tried to do the Franking plan where I would just put the same, I'd use one size and just use many different layouts for many different purposes. And it just didn't work well for me and my style and the way my brain works. So as part of being a planner, I had to do what works best for me. And so I have split them out into separate planners so they each have a purpose. I know what they are, and I could just spend a few minutes in each one. Sometimes I do it in the morning, a few in the afternoon, and some in the evening, just so that way I'm able to have everything in my brain the way I need to have it. Second, I don't use all of them every day. So some of them you'll see I only use a few times a year, or they have a very specific purpose for them. The last thing before I get into it is that some of them I have already started writing some things in them, but I do have on my channel full detail of almost every single one that I'll be sharing. So if you're interested in some to watch in particular, there is a video for that, and you could see the complete full breakdown, how it's set up, how the pages are set up, and how I plan to use it. So if you're interested, let's get started. So we'll begin with this first one here. This is my classic size, and this is what I use for, I guess I would say, my weekly planning, and this is for my non-work hours. So anything that happens after work or before work, because I have a whole separate one for work, which I'll share. And so this one's in a happy planner, and it is the vertical layout. So I'll just go to one in the back that I haven't used. So on this, I always use the monthly. And this is where I'll just document everything that's happening. And then during the weeks, I notate all the information that I will have here that I'll take off the off the monthly, and then I will decorate it. So that's pretty much how this one is set up. And I've been liking using this style for a few years. So that's that one. Next, I have my faith and gratitude journal. And let me check this one to make sure I don't have anything in it yet. So the key thing that I do in this one is I use the horizontal layout, and I do like a scripture of the day or a affirmation or some sort of positive thing for the day, and that's what I write out here. And then in the monthly, I put down people that I want to reach out to, someone that I want to say a prayer for, somebody that's just on my mind that I need to reach out. So when they come to mind, I'll just write them down so then I remember to come back to them and do that. The other thing I also use this for, and I'll go over here, is I have another section that I actually do gratitude for. So I'll just put 1 to 3 things that I'm grateful for every day using the vertical. So that's how I go about using this planner. And this is in a Jane's Agenda classic wrap, vegan leather classic wrap in the wine color. Next, I have another classic vegan leather wrap by Jane's Agenda, and this is in the midnight blue. And this one I have in here is just an Agenda 52 planner. And for this one, I keep it very basic and simple. And I like that it says embrace your dreams on it, because this one I use sporadically. And the purpose of this one is I write a letter to my father who passed away a few years ago, just to kind of let him know what's going on, if there's anything on my mind that I would have shared with him if he were still living. But it's just time for me to just get things out of my brain, get things out of my heart that I wish to share with him, special events, things like that. So I don't do this one every day, but I do it as I feel led and when I feel the timing is right. So that's this planner here. Next, my work planner. So for those of you who've been watching me for a while know, this is one of the ones that I use the most. I do a monthly setup by Jane's Agenda in this. So this is in the junior size or half letter size. And this is in her beautiful shell cover wrap. And so I won't go too much into detail on this one, but I use this for my work. And I've got a whole bunch of different sections, things that I want to keep track of, my meetings. I have some nice Jane's Agenda meeting layouts in here. And this is just gorgeous. I change this one up every month because I use this every single day. Maybe not on the weekends if I choose not to work on the weekends, but this one is one that I put a lot of use into. And she's one of the more chunkier ones that I have here that you'll see. So please, if you're interested in how this work one is set up, catch my video on that one because I have a monthly one on that. Next, we'll move into some of my other ones that don't get used as often, but I do use them. So this one is a Jane's Agenda junior size wrap, but it's in the 1 1/4, so it's a lot smaller. Very basic setup. And I don't have a lot in here. All I have is just a plastic cover from Jane's Agenda and just notebook paper. And the only thing I use this for is I go to several conferences throughout the year for my job, and I don't like to take my big, fat, chunky work planner. And I usually am not getting much work done anyway while I'm at these conferences. So all I have in here is just notes to take at the conference, not taking much more with me, but it's nice, it's elegant, and I can pull it out. And I'm going to actually be adding, which I don't have in here yet, I'm going to add a business card holder because it's something I sometimes still use at these conferences. So just to put some of mine in there and also people that I meet. So I'm going to add that to the back of this planner. So this is just my quick grab conference planner that I use. Next, I move into some of my mini sizes, and this is a Jane's Agenda wrap in the color, I know it's the gray color, it's not coming to my mind, but it's a gray, or it's called Allegedly Gray. And this one I actually use, let me check to make sure I don't have anything in this one, nope. This one I use for a nonprofit group that I am on the board. And so I like to keep this, although it can be work related, I don't like to mix it all in my daily work because we have board meetings once a month, maybe every other week if there's something urgent that we need to to discuss. So that's what I have here. And so I just have some Jane's Agenda tabs here just to break it out by the different subcommittees that we have that I might serve on. And so that's that one, just a nice small, mini size, and I've got a little bit of notebook paper in here too. So that's that one. Got a few more left. Next, I have another mini size in the Shell by Jane's Agenda. This is her wrap cover. And in this one, I have, let's see, I'll just pull out the sheet here. I love the setup of this one. This one I actually use, Jane's Agenda does a master plan called Master Plan 365, and it's been a whole year's long journey of just mastering your planning style, all kinds of elements, financial, setting goals, anything you could think of with planning. So I set this planner up for that purpose. So I was able to buy some divider tabs from her. So I have 1 through 12 in here. And I use these to break up the months that she had some inserts for each of the classes or sessions that were covered weekly. So that's what I have here. And then I also have a part in the back. She did this year an event called Planathon. So this section right here is just a workbook on how to get ready for 2025. So I just added that in here because I thought it was appropriate to kind of put it inside of this planner, which is pretty much like a goal / planning planner. So there's this one. And then I've got, and I might not open this one, but let me check here. This one is my budget and savings planner setup, and this is in a Notique cover, very cute, and it's the black Lissé. And this is in, I believe they call it a skinny classic, which is half of a classic size. And so this I've got actually my budget savings challenges. I've broken it down into categories such as I'm saving for an emergency, saving for clothes. I put money in it. I'm saving for vacation. So I'll drop some money into these envelopes all throughout the year. And I try to stay within that budget. If there's something that I want to do, if there's something I want to buy, I pull it out of these envelopes. And if I don't have any in the envelopes, I either have to take it from another one or I'll just wait until I save up for it. So it's really helped me to stay on track. So this is the one that I set up for this year. So I'm excited to use it and hoping that I can do better with some of my spending, always an area that can be improved, but that's what I wanted to use this planner for. And then I've got a health and wellness planner. This is just a small Notique. It's a croc just simple layout. And let me show you just real quick how I use this one. So I use this one for just it's very basic, just the monthly. I will write on here just like one thing. It might be weight, it might be something else that I want to track, water, just simple things. I learned as I'm planning my health, I just don't like to have a ton of stuff. It makes me a little overwhelmed writing down my health things. So I keep it very simple, and then it's just a horizontal layout. And so on here, I make it more journalistic, and I just might write something like, I ate this food, this is how it made me feel, or I had a wonderful day, I did some walking, this is how it made me feel. So I'm not like tracking a ton of things for my health. So that's what I use this one for. Very cute, simplistic. It fits in my bag if I want to take this with me. I usually don't take most of these outside of the house unless it's, you know, to go to a conference, things like that. But this one is my last one that I want to share. And this one I actually do take out of the house on a daily basis, because this is what I call my on-the-go quick grab planner, where I take notes throughout the day. I might brain dump, and it's a very simple layout. There it is, just some lined paper, very simple. I think it's like 3.5 by 4.5 little notebook, and it's inside of a Kate Spade passport holder. So that's very simple. You see how thin this is. It's got, and I also have just a small little 4-inch pen that I got off of Amazon, and it just sticks right in my purse. But it allows me to do some brain dumping, some writing down, or even write down, here are the like 3 things I need to do while I'm out so I don't forget. And I'm able to take all this and move it over to the appropriate planner. So there you have it. This is a high level video of some of the planners, or actually all of the planners that I will be using sometime throughout the year. And just wanted to share that with you today. There's a lot, as you can see, but again, I don't use all of them every day, but this is just the way that I'm able to break them down, and I'm able to be more organized based on the way that I have them set up. And I know everybody sets up things different. Some of you might think I'm a little crazy for having this many planners, but it's definitely what works for me. And I'm hoping to do some updated videos throughout the year to see how everything's going, how everything's working, and share those with you. I am an affiliate of Notique and Jane's Agenda, so I will be posting that information down below. If you see anything you like, any of these beautiful wraps, anything from their sites that you might be interested, I encourage you to use my affiliate link, and I would greatly appreciate it. And some of the sales will come to me, and I will be able to have the ability to continue to post these types of videos for you. I do appreciate everyone that has supported me in 2024 using my affiliate links and things like that and sharing my videos. Thank you so much. And I wish you all well and happy 2025 as we go about our planner journeys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please click that like bell. And if you're interested in becoming a subscriber, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, and you'll be notified of all future content. So here's to our planning journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.